Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. Kind of got a rough topic to talk about today, but I think it's a topic that we need to kind of talk about. So there's been two mass shootings this past weekend, and every time we have a mass shooting, things come up. Why is this happening? Why is this going on? It's a tragic thing, but unfortunately, it seems like this thing is happening more and more. But every time a tragedy happens, every time a tragedy strikes, we get these asshats up in Washington saying video games is the reason why people are shooting up everybody. Like that video games is the cause. I'm so tired of that excuse. You know, there's only so long you can keep using the same excuse. I remember back in, back in the 50s, when something bad happened, they blamed comic books, and they burnt all the children's comic books. And now it's video games. Every time something happens, it's video games this and video games that. I am 35 years old. I've been playing video games since Nintendo, since the NES. I played violent video games like Mortal Kombat when I was in 5th grade. So I've been playing video games and violent video games my whole life. I play Grand Theft Auto. Doesn't mean I want to go shoot up a school or shoot up a bank or shoot up a convenience store or shoot up a super center. I just don't want to do stuff like that. Okay? And for people to blame these mass shootings on video games is very one-sided and very, very stupid in my opinion. People like this asshat right here wants to say that video games, violent video games, is the cause of these psychotic idiots going around killing dozens and dozens of people. That's ridiculous. I am so tired of video games being blamed for everything. Washington wants a quick solution. Now, first of all, before I even go on, I am almost 99% sure that YouTube's going to demonetize this video because YouTube doesn't want the truth to be told. They want us to talk about superheroes and comic books and going to Asia and doing selfies. But when we talk about real serious topics, YouTube wants to demonetize us. And that's fine. They can demonetize whatever. I'm going to still talk. But Washington always wants to look for a quick solution. Now, here's the sad truth. Humanity is fucking sick, okay? That's the sad truth. Humanity has slaughtered each other since the beginning of time, okay? There were fucking gladiator pits. Humanity, people are sick. They want to cause violence. That's the sad truth. If you would know the history of what we've done in our past, there's always been sick shit that went on in our past. The only reason why these mass murders seem so frequent now is because of shit like this. This is a cell phone. You know why we find out shit so quickly? Because of the fucking internet and cell phones and tablets. Because every time some fucking sick fucker goes out there and decides to shoot up a school or a Walmart or anywhere they want to fucking shoot up, right there is the fucking news. Right there is CNN and Fox News. And within minutes, is broadcast to everybody around the globe. And you know what happens? Another sick-ass motherfucker sees that. And he goes, well, I gotta one-up that. And then he goes out and fucking does it. I guarantee you, if fucking CNN and Fox News and the fucking newspapers and shit stop reporting this shit, then you're going to get less and less. The reason why this stuff didn't seem so frequent in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, and even early 2000s, although that's when it started reaching its peak, was because the internet wasn't around. You weren't able to get news so quickly. Now, someone goes and shoots up a fucking bar, within 5 minutes, everybody knows, and then fucking some stupid motherfucker sees it and goes, oh, well, he just shot up a fucking gay bar. I hate them fucking faggots too. I'm going to show them. And then he goes and then he starts shooting shit up. You know why? Because he goes, well, that's my brother in arms doing that. I'm going to go. It drives me nuts. But let's blame video games. Let's blame video games because that is the easy answer. That is the easy scapegoat for people in Washington to come out and say, that's the problem. Video games, Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty is the problem. That's the problem. Instead of really talking about what the real problem is, which is gun control, social media, that is the problem. That is 100% problem. I'm sitting here at work, and then I get messages about what happened with the shootings in Texas and Ohio. I'm sitting at work, and I get messages. That's how fast news travels. That is the problem. You have these copycat killers that see them being reported. They see their faces on the news, and then they're like, I want to do that. Because people are sick. Like I said, do some research. Humanity has always been sick. Mankind has always been sick. They have done so much stuff. Blood is on the hands of mankind. And the only reason why it seems like this is so frequent now is because of social media, the news, the internet, because they constantly highlight and they glorify this shit. Yes, it's a sad thing what happened in Texas and Ohio. It's sad. It's sad what happened all these years after all these things. People getting shot up at fucking the premiere of Dark Knight. You can't even go to a movie without people getting shot up. But you know what? That's the news reporting that, glorifying those guys, showing those guys' face on the news, and then more and more people want to do it. They shouldn't even talk about this on the news. They shouldn't. I guarantee you, if they stop reporting these shootings on the news, we're gonna see less of them happen. Because if we don't know they're happening, then more and more people won't try to copycat that. So maybe people in Washington should stop looking at video games and start looking at other solutions. And maybe we can go somewhere. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion on it. That's my personal opinion, that I feel that the internet and social media is just making it more rapid and is just causing more and more people to want to be glorified and copycat that thing. That's just my opinion. I don't know that as facts, but I look at how this rate has increased since the dawn of smartphones and since the dawn of internet. But you can't sit there and blame video games. I've been playing video games since I was like 3. I'm 35 fucking years old. Never once did I feel the urge to go get an AK-47 and shoot up a fucking gay bar. What? That's insane. The blame video games is fucking insane. If you have a person with mental health problems and they want to go do that, you can link anything to that. Like, oh, well, that guy who just shot up, that bar, he wore blue a lot. Maybe the color blue is the reason why people are shooting up schools. Oh, I don't know. That guy in Texas, he was bald. Maybe people who are bald shoots up, Walmarts. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. You can take anything and link it to it. Okay, the sad truth is, one, mankind is just sick as fuck, and there's always been death and murder in our history. And secondly, the smartphones and social media just makes it faster for everybody to find out. Anyway, guys, I went on with this too long. Like I said, YouTube is gonna demonetize it. That's fine. Whatever, demonetize it. I'm gonna say my thoughts on it, but it's sad. What happened this past weekend is sad. I'm tired of seeing this stuff happening. I wish one day we could just, and none of this ever happened. But I'm really, really tired of seeing it. Like, it gets to the point where I don't even want to leave the house because, oh, do I want to go see Avengers Endgame? Oh, what happens if somebody comes and shoots up the theaters? There's no protection. Nobody searches people when we go into the theater or anything. But yeah, it's sad. Anyway, guys, it's sad, it's sickening, but I want to know what you guys think. What do you think is the real reason why this stuff is happening? Do you blame video games? I honestly want to know. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Till next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.